Hi students, very good morning to you all. Students, according to rules of government, we have to stay at home and also have to maintain social distance. Students, and we have to learn with the means of video. So here I am teaching you Sanskrit subject standard 8 English medium. Okay, and let you keep book in your hand and open chapter number 1 Chitrapadani, and today we are going to learn Chitrapadani 1. Students, in this we have to get intro of Eshaha means this and Shaha means that. Okay, students, let's see when you will use Eshaha and Shaha. Students, Eshaha used for male form. Eshaha used for male form. When any male form near to you, for example, if any male form near to me, at that time I want to make sentence in Sanskrit, I will use Eshaha. Okay, male form near and in singular. Another Saha means that. When any male form far from me, far from anyone, that means at that time in singular form we have to use Saha. Okay, again I am repeating, if any doubt then clear it. Esaha used for male form when standing near in singular. Okay, and Saha means that, used for male when far in singular. Okay students, now here downside I have written sentences which given in your book, so let you see in your book and we will solve here. Okay, first of all I will read these all sentences 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. After that we will solve it, means we will do translate. See here, Eshaha Shukaha. Okay students, see here male form Shukaha given. You know students what is the meaning of Shukaha? Shukaha, that means parrot, and parrot counted in male form. Here used Esaha means this Shukaha means parrot is near to us. So that's why we have to write this sentence like this. See, Esaha Shukaha male form, so that's why here first you will write this. Okay, and with this, you know, in English we have to use is, this is, and here singular form and only one, so that's why article will come here a. Okay, this is a, and Shukaha means parrot, so here you will write PARROT and full stop. Sentence completed. Okay, again repeat, Eshaha Shukaha. Eshaha means this. Why this here used? Because Shukaha is a singular form, so this is a parrot. Okay students, understood? Now second sentence, see, Esaha Swanaha. Here swan means dog, and dog here in singular form, and in beginning you can see Esaha means dog is near to us and it's a male form, so here you write this. Okay, then in singular you will use is article a, this is a dog. Understood? Two sentence you know students how it will happen like this. Esaha Shukaha. Esa means this and this, so that's why is an article a singular form, and Shuka means parrot. Downside Esaha Shwanaha. Eshaha means this, and with this is and singular form, so that's why a article, and Shwan means dog. Now see third sentence. Esaha Gajaha. Eshaha used, so you know here singular form male form. Okay, and Eshaha come and male form come, so that's why we have to write here this. Okay, this is a Gajah, means here n have to use because Gajah elephant will come, so that's why ELEPHANT, means in exam you will remember these students. Okay, n have to use, not you will use their article a, because e is a vowel, and if any vowel having there, at that time you will not use any article except n. Okay, this is an elephant. Understood students these sentences? Now these all are belong to Eshah, near male form. Now here Shah means that if any male form far from us, at that time we have to use Saha. Okay, so Saha Mayuraha. Shah means that, and with that is here singular form, so a, and Mayuraha means peacock, PEACOCK. Okay, that is a peacock. Okay, second sentence see, Saha Sinhaha. Saha means that is a, and Sinhaha means lion, that is a lion. Okay students, Shah means that, with that is have to use, and singular form, so a, and Sinha means lion. Next, Saha Ashwaha. Shah means that, and with that is a horse, HORSE. Okay students, this is the concept of Eshah and Saha. Eshah used for male form, when male form near to us, at that time we have to use Eshah. And Saha means any male form far in singular form, at that time we have to use Saha. Now another topic, this is belong to male form only, male form, near and far. Now here this is belong to female form. Okay, Esa means this, Sa means that. Esa used for female form, when any female in singular form near to us, at that time we have to use in Sanskrit Esa. Okay, and if any female form in singular and standing far, at that time we have to use Sa in Sanskrit and in English that. This is the concept, means in this portion we have to learn about female form. If female form near to us, at that time we have to use Esa, and if any female form far from us, at that time we have to use Sa. Let how to write sentence, see, you will see in your book. Okay, Esa Balika. Esha means this. Okay, and is singular form, this is a, and Balika means girl. Okay, this is a girl. Second sentence, Esa Uttapithika. Esa Uttapithika. Esha means this, and with this is a, this is a, and Uttapithika means table, TABLE. Okay, Esha Uttapithika means this is a table. Understood students? Next, Esha Gita. Esha means this is, and here Gita is the name of a person, so that's why students, before any name of person we can't use here any article. So this is Gita, you will write. Gita use spelling, no? GEETA also we can write, GITA also we can write. Okay students, this is the concept of Esha, female form near. Now this side see, Sa, female form far in singular. Sa means that is, and here Pratima means statue, Pratima means idol. Okay, any word you can use there. I am using idol word because idol word used for the statue of God, and in your book you will see there is a picture of God, so that's why we have to use here that is an idol. Okay, why n use? Because here vowel I, a, e, I, o, u come, then we have to use an article. Second sentence, Sa Sanchika. Sa Sanchika. Sa means that, and with that we have to use is, that is, and Sanchika means, you know students, Sanchika means file. Okay, that is an article, use a, and file spelling F-I-L-E. Okay, so Sa Sanchika means that is a file. Downside, Sa Puja. Sa used because here puja feminine form, and Sa used, so that's why puja where, far from us. So Sa means that, with that we have to use is, and see here name of person. You know, according to grammar rules we can't use any article before any name of person, so here we will not use any article. So that is puja, you will write only puja. Okay, that is puja. Understood students? So in this portion we learnt about Esha and Sa. Esha used for female form, when any female form near in singular form, at that time this way we have to make sentences, and if any female form in singular and in far, at that time we have to write sentences like this. Okay students, let I one time repeat this. Okay, if any doubt then clear. Today we learned two different topics. This side we learnt about male form, and this side we learnt about female form. Okay, here we learnt about singular form male, near and far. Male form near in singular, at that time in Sanskrit we have to use Esah, and female form in singular far from us, at that time we have to use Saha. This is the topic here. Now here we learnt about female form. If any female in singular form, means in one form, near to us, at that time we have to use Esa in Sanskrit, and if any female form far from in singular form, at that time we have to use Sa. Okay, and here we have done some sentences, and I hope you did this properly in your notebook or in book, whatever. Okay students, in next session we will learn these topics: etat, tat, aham, tvam, and chitrapadani too. So students, let you will ready for next session. Okay, and these two topics you will refer at your home. So let take care and thank you.